First game on the board today for Sunday, game number 901-902, Miami versus Washington. Brad Hand, southpaw for the Marlins against Steven Strasburg, right-hander for the Washington Nationals. And boy, if we start with Brad Hand here, the current Washington hitters have had a lot of success against Brad Hand. None of it this year, but throughout his career, the Washington players currently on the roster have a 350 combined batting average against Hand, 435 on base percentage, 588 slugging, and a 1022 OPS. Strong numbers for these Washington hitters against Brad Hand. Now, there's a couple of very exceptional numbers here put up by Anthony Rendon, Danny Espinosa, and Ryan Zimmerman. All three of these guys very strong against Hand. So for the lefty, could be difficult for him today. Still haven't seen Yuniel Escobar in the lineup for the Nationals this weekend. He got hurt prior to this series, hasn't been in, but we did see Michael Taylor return as a pinch hitter yesterday. So the Nats, obviously minus Denard Span for the rest of the season, but the other two guys, one back, one's still not quite ready to come back. We'll see if Escobar gets in. Lineup's not posted yet for this game. But the other story in this contest has to be Steven Strasburg and the way he's pitched since he came back off of the DL. Steven Strasburg, since June the 23rd, has pitched 41 and 2/3 innings. He's got a 1.51 ERA, 0.72 WHIP. He comes off a strong 6-inning performance against the San Diego Padres, where he went 6 innings, only allowed 2 hits, 2 earned runs. Manager Matt Williams attributes it to the health of Strasburg right now. His velocity is back on a consistent basis. In that game against San Diego, Williams said that Strasburg sat in around 95 to 97 for his entire appearance, hit 98 quite a few times as well. So with Strasburg back now and healthy, this Washington team has one of their aces in good form. It's a real good spot for the Nationals here. Miami has been very weak hitting the baseball as of late. The last 9 games, batting average has been poor. Like I say, Miami hasn't shown a lot of quit this season. I don't think they will quit. I just think this matchup is overwhelming for them. You do have a little bit of a home plate umpire alert in this one. They have Dale Scott calling balls and strikes here today. Dale Scott, the 7th ranked over umpire this year. 13 out of his 20 assignments have gone up and over. That's 65%, averaging 9 runs per game called. Doesn't call an enormous amount of strikes, 63.7. So could see that could benefit the Washington hitters against Hand for sure. It could tighten things up on Strasburg, but I think his stuff has been good enough. Hey, Brad Hand has been very good for Miami in his starts so far this year. Once again, I just think he's overmatched. The price tag on this game indicates how heavy a favorite Washington is. They're minus 245 on average across the board here, so you'd have to lay a monstrous price with these Washington Nationals. If you wanted to convert that over to the run line, you could get Washington somewhere in the vicinity of minus 110. As far as the total is concerned in this particular contest, the total opened at 7. It's now up to 7 over minus 15. Could be a decent day for the Nationals offensively here, but Strasburg, I think, is going to get the victory here. The Nats gained a game on the Mets yesterday as the Mets continue to stumble against Boston. Team spirits are real high and confidence is real high in that dugout. So I think Washington a good side behind Strasburg and his current form here today.